Hello students, so welcome to the class. Today I thought I'll make a video on the lesson packing, but this will be a very short one, giving you an idea about what the writer wanted to talk about here. The writer is Jerome K. Jerome, and the word K, the middle name, if you are inquisitive, it is Klapka. So Jerome Klapka Jerome here talks about himself and two of his friends, George and Harris. So there are three characters here, and there is a dog, Montmorency. So we'll come across him. Now in the story, it's very simple. If you talk, there is no such plot in the story, strong plot in the story here. Jerome K. Jerome and his friends were planning to go for a picnic, and they need to do the packing. Okay, and Jerome told them, in an excited way, that you all leave the packing to me. And so George and Harris were really relaxed because packing is a tiresome thing and they don't want to do it. Or maybe Jerome just wanted to show off his skills in packing. Whatever may be the reason, but Jerome did not mean that I will do the entire packing. He meant that he will do the instruction parts, that he will just help his friends, guide them how to do the packing. But George and Harris, they understood it in a different way. George sat on an armchair, easy armchair, and relaxed himself, whereas Harris just cocked his legs on the table and he just simply watched Jerome do the packing all by himself. And Jerome was really pissed off. He was very angry at the attitude of his friends. If he was there in their place, he would obviously come up and help the person in packing, whoever is doing the packing. So it was very uncomfortable for Jerome to sit idle and just not do anything. Okay, now after that, when Jerome packed the bag, he started packing. Harris was sitting from there and pointing out to Jerome that he had forgotten the boots, he had forgotten that, this, whatever. He was just trying to tell. Jerome, obviously, he forgotten to pack the boots, and he had to open the bag again and repack. And he was just going to close it after packing, putting the boots inside. He was about to close it, and that very moment he had a doubt whether he had put the toothbrush. That is very important while traveling. We generally forget, most of us. So he was quite confused about it. So that is one problem about the toothbrush, is another story. And he even narrated the nightmares of forgetting to pack his toothbrush, that he would again go hunt for it and repack and open, unpack, and then finally, he end up with find a toothbrush somewhere, and he always ends up carrying the toothbrush wrapped up in his pocket handkerchief. Finally, he will find it. Now he cannot unpack again, and he used to always carry this in his pocket handkerchief. As usual, Jerome had searched the whole bag, and he found George's and Harris's toothbrushes 18 times. How many times? 18 times he had to repack and open. At last he found it inside a boot, and then he repacked it again. After that was done, George asked him if the soap was in that. Jerome was so exhausted by all this 18 times opening and reopening and packing that he didn't seem to care whether soap was there or not. But after he strapped the bag again, he noticed that he had packed his spectacles inside. So he had packed his spectacles inside in a hurry. And finally, he finished packing by 10:05 p.m. He had to reopen again, take out his spectacles. And now George and Harris decided to pack the hampers. Hampers is nothing but a basket, picnic basket, where you carry it and put all the food items. So George and Harris this time thought that they will take the initiative. So George and Harris started by showing that they were better than Jerome. So everybody wanted to outwit another. So Jerome was excited to see how they would proceed. So this time Jerome wanted to take the back seat and wanted to find out how they would go about. So how it happened is that he had, he had an intuition, anticipated that they started with breaking a cup, and then Harris accidentally squashed on a tomato by placing strawberry jam on top of it. So when you are baking food, you place the softer food, more like eggs and other soft food on top, the below the basket you put the hard food or other utensils or whatever. Moreover, George stepped on the butter, and all these things happened, stepping on the butter, squashing a tomato, and then again trying to pick that tomato with a teaspoon. It's all very funny. Now it was Jerome's turn to sit back and watch them and have fun, and this really irritated them because they had been doing the same thing when he was packing. They stepped on things, put things behind them, and then they were unable to find when they needed them. So when you are packing, you need to keep a sort out mind picture that I have placed these things here and all, very organized. That's called a very disciplined and organized packer. They put the pie at the bottom and put heavy things on top of it. So that is what the big mistake they did, and ended up ruining the pies. And the pies, obviously soft food, it got ruined. They poured salt all over the place and did wonders with the butter. So that the whole incident about the butter was very funny. George got the butter stuck to his slippers. After that, he got it off his slippers, and they attempted to put it in the kettle, but it wouldn't go in. They put it down on a chair, but Harry sat on it and the butter got stuck to his back. They went around looking for it. After a lot of searching, George finally discovered that it was at the back of Harry's, and the whole time finally they packed it in the teapot. So finally they put the butter in the teapot and packed it, and then their dog Montmorency, another character, the fourth character, came into the scene only to be very excited. Montmorency was an excited, playful dog. He was not a naughty dog, as a normal dog, whose aim in life was only to create, kind of hurdles or kind of problems and get scolded. Go, Montmorency, go from here, what are you doing? So that dog was doing his usual dog activity. It's not wrong. So when things were ready to be packed, Montmorency came into the room and sat on them. Whenever Harris or George extended their hand for anything, Montmorency made it a point that they reach for his nose. He put his leg into the jam, disorganized the teaspoon, and hampered the lemons. So the lemons were now, he was playful. He wanted to play with the lemons, the dog Montmorency. So the entire incident of packing, it took around done at 12:50, late midnight, and Harry sat on the hamper, hoping that nothing was broken. George consoled himself and Harris by saying that if anything was found broken, then it would be because it was already broken. The story is how they all got tired and went to sleep, and this entire incident is not ending up with a note that very happily that packing was done and everything is done and they're about to go off to a journey the next morning. It was almost quite late, but most important thing is that you need to find out all the sequence of events that happened, what Montmorency did, what happened to the butter, why the toothbrushes were not found, what is the story linked with the author to that. So all these things are going to be asked as questions to the story. So read on the story and come up with more questions in the next class. Goodbye.